Hola, hola guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Roxanne. If it's your first time here, then welcome. Today I want to take you guys through my physical TBR. So if you guys have watched my 2018 goals, one of them was to read as many books on my physical TBR as possible. So I thought I would have a visual sort of representation of that and make a video of all the books that I physically have on my TBR. And then that way at the end of the year I can look back on it and see what I have and haven't read. And hopefully all of these would have been turned into read. So let's go. I won't go into too much detail about each of these because this would be a massive video, but it starts right here. These are my read nonfiction. So it starts right here, and first is a monster called, and this is the illustrated edition. It's illustrated by the same person, Jim Kay, who illustrated the Harry Potter books, the illustrated ones that are coming out. And this is just a story about grief. That's all I know about it. But I've heard many people really love it. I believe it's by Patrick Ness. Yes, and this would be the first and only Patrick Ness that I would have read once I finished this one. Then we have The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. This is not all of them, I believe, but I think of the different books that they had from these editions at Books A Million, this was the first one to be published, so I assume these are in chronological order. Hopefully I'm right. Then I have American Housewife by Helen Ellis. This is a book about, this is a short story collection, I believe, about just what it's like to be an American housewife. We have Americana by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. America's Dream, which you should have seen in my, which you would have seen in my December, I believe, haul. December haul. Maybe. I'm not sure. I can't remember. In a recent haul. Animal Farm by George Orwell. Artemis by Andy Weir. This is the same author who wrote The Martian. We have Asata by Asata Shakur. We have The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden. Bitter Blue. I am missing the other one. I have Graceling and Bitter Blue. This one was on sale, so I just decided to get it. But I'm missing the other one. I have Carrie. I have Cinder, Crest, and Winter. These are the only three that I have so far in the Miss Meyer Lunar Chronicles, so I obviously have to get the rest of them. Cleopatra by Stacy Schiff. She's the same author who wrote Witches, or The Witches. Conquistadora by Esmeralda Santiago. She's the same author who wrote When I Was Puerto Rican, which was one of my favorite books of 2016, I believe, and one of my favorite books just of all time. The Diary of Frida Kahlo, Dracula. This is a really nice kind of cover. The Essex Serpent, which has been going around YouTube for a while now, so I'm definitely just going to wait a while to read this. Just let the hype die down more. Everything I Never Told You by Celeste Ng. The Fellowship of the Ring. The other ones, I believe, are back there. I have Fingersmith by Sarah Waters. Fun Home by Alison Bechtel. A family tragicomic, so that's an illustrated memoir, I believe. Giovanni's Room by James Baldwin. The Gods of Tango by Carolina de Robertis. The Good People by Hannah Kent. And look at this cover, it's beautiful. I think all of the covers for this book so far have been beautiful. I have Her Body and Other Parties by Carmen Maria Machado. I have House of Leaves, which I'm actually sort of currently in the process of reading. I stopped reading it for about a month, so hopefully I can get back to it soon. I have If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio, which is a beautiful book. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see. I mean, it's beautiful. Yep, well, that'll go back on there soon. Plain Steel by Lindsay Fay. Life is Wonderful and People Are Terrific by Melissa Bañales. Manhattan Beach by Jennifer Egan. I think this is a like finding yourself story. I'm not sure. I got it in the first book of the month when I won the 3 free months, so this was my first pick. The Mothers by Britt Bennett. I have Murder at the Bright Well by Ashley Weaver. The First Miss Marple by Agatha Christie, and that's Murder at the Vicarage. North Anger Abbey by Jane Austen. That cover is beautiful. Not Your Sidekick by C.B. Lee. Virginia by Orlando by Virginia Woolf. Pages for You by Sylvia Brownrigg. The Plague by Albert Camus. Or is it Camus? Camus. The Road to Jonestown, Jim Jones and the People's Temple by Jeff Yin. Rules of Civility by Immortals. Signal to Noise by Silvia Moreno Garcia. Signs Preceding the End of the World by Yuri Herrera. Sirena Serena by Mayra Santos Febres. These are 3 Latin American fiction books. If you... What? I love you too, baby. If you are looking to read more Latin American fiction, here are some 3 books that I will be reading this year. The Stranger by Albert Camus. The Sun and Her Flowers by Rupi Kaur. Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. This One Summer by Jillian Tamaki and Mariko Tamaki. We Have Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson. I love this cover. Look, it has a kitty cat. The Witches of New York by Amy McKay. Wild Beauty by something Macklemore, I think. Anne-Marie Macklemore. Wonder Woman Warbringer by Leigh Bardugo. And Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. Actually, I think I might have a few other ones that are just kind of scattered about. So let me see real quick. Oh, I got this one from a Goodreads giveaway. It's called Future Sex by Emily Witt. I don't know if I'll keep that. I might unhaul it. I'm not sure. I'll have to reconsider. But it's about, like, she tries out different types of relationships and kind of discusses it. But I don't know how well she does that. And then over here, I think I have Paper and Fire by Rachel King, which is the second in the Ink and Bone, or actually the Great Library series. I just wanted to keep them together as a series. So those are those 2 right there. I loved Ink and Bone last year. Actually, I might have forgotten to talk about it in my favorites. But I think it was my favorite YA of last year. And then this is the second one. This is a really cool, like, diverse book about books and libraries and stuff. So, and it's YA fantasy. So if you want to look at that. And so then this is the second one. So those are, I believe, all of the books that I have in my 2018 TBR so far, just my physical TBR. Obviously, I'm sure I'll probably get more books just along the year or throughout the year, but I would like to, oh, I found another one, I'll show you in a sec. But I would like these all to be read by the end of the year, at least most of them. I found another one, and this is In the Country by Mia Alvar. This is a nonfiction about stories of the Philippine diaspora. So let me know if you've read any of these and what you think of them. Let me know if there are any that I should make like top priority. As always, thank you for watching and for listening. I love you guys.